to give away. If you haven't got them yet, this is our last one this evening from 5 to 7 with Adam Caskey at IKEA. They're on the northeast side, technically Live Oak. Join them. There will be 300 glasses available. If you need some last-minute Eclipse glasses, there's your source. And as we look at the extended forecast here, 77 Saturday, some fog and drizzle early, a lot more clouds on Saturday, and then a little bit of clearing Sunday with mostly cloudy skies still on Monday. And don't forget, we do have that chance for storms showing up late Monday, Tuesday into Wednesday, and that is a time frame where we could see some strong storms, especially north of San Antonio. So that is something we'll be watching here closely, along with the eclipse in the KSAT weather department, and we'll be broadcasting live, of course, Monday as well, guys.
Thank you, Justin.
It'll be a fun day, and for all of us here at KSAT 12, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, have a great weekend, everyone. SA Live starts right
now.
2 by 2, we're marching door to door, 'cause God loves Mormons and he wants some more.
Outrageous, hilarious, and full of heart, this award-winning musical is headed to the Alamo City. We chat with one of the stars about why the edgy comedy connects with audiences.
It gets pretty intense over here, especially when the kids want to take down their parents.
Come fly at Urban Air Trampoline Park. We are going to show you all the fun you and your whole family can have.
And welcome to SA. The Alamo City is the only place in the U.S. where you can get these burgers. Hear what they started and what makes them so delicious. We get a bite today on SA Live.
Celebrating 10 years, live from historic Market Square. This is SA Live.
Yes, let's kick things off with the restaurant bringing one-of-a-kind burgers to San Antonio. They're popular across the border, and they chose the Alamo City as the first place in the U.S. to bring their authentic Mexican burgers. Look at that. Wow, is your mouth watering?
And these things, if you want a big burger, this is the man to see. Alvaro Aguilar, co-owner of Cuarto de Kilo, is here to show us what makes them different. Welcome, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you for inviting me. I'm very happy to be here in this great state.
Yes,
okay,
we're happy to have you.
Let's cut right to the chase. How big are these burgers?
Cuarto de kilo means a quarter of a kilogram, more than half a pound patties made from scratch, mesquite charcoal made.
Wow.
It's a feast for a beast.
Oh my goodness gracious, I can't wait to dig into these. And you cook them a little bit differently too, right?
Yeah, we cook it in a spinning grill called Gira Grill, which is all mesquite charcoal made. There is no gas. It's like a Saturday barbecue camping every day of the week.
That's what I love. And right now the weather's so nice, it's a perfect setting here to enjoy these burgers. So Mike's going to help make one, right?
Perfect. Okay. So we're going to make the bestia one, beastly one, which is bone, artisan bone. We have this patty, which is
patty's already cooked.
Pre-cooked.
Oh, we're going to heat it up there a little bit.
Here it is.
And what do we have here? Tell me about this pepper here.
Chile güero, Anaheim chile full of cheese, lemon.
Oh, yeah.
And it's all mesquite charcoal made. And we have bacon for this burger.
Do I give it to him here too?
Yeah.
Sure, heat up the bacon.
That's our secret menu burger, which is the Bestia one, which has bacon, pepper jack cheese slices, and a lot of Bestia sauce.
What's in the Bestia sauce?
Don't tell anyone, it's habanero.
Oh, really?
They run away when you say that?
Are we live? Oh, it's habanero.
Yeah. Now everybody knows what it is. Is it real hot? Or is it
it's the Bestia sauce. It's enjoyable spicy.
Okay. So a little kick.
A little kick, yeah. And it's called the Bestia, which is the beastly burger. It's a sacred menu burger, which is very, very good.
And once again, the difference between a Mexican style and American style burger, it's what you're putting in the ground beef before you cook it,
exactly.
Right?
Mexican put some parsley, mustard, salt, and pepper to the ground beef. It gives like more flavor, like an authentic Mexican burger. And
cheese.
All right.
This is the pepper jack cheese.
2 slices?
It's enjoyable spicy. 2, of course. It's a feast.
Yes.
Bacon?
Bacon.
Bacon now. All right.
And you can choose how much sauce.
This is the one with the habanero?
And the habanero.
All right. I'm going to put this baby over here. How many different varieties of burgers do you have at your place?
So we have 4. Bacon. Wok. Which we put some crispy tortilla freshly made. It's like crunchy. We have a cheeseburger and burger.
Oh, that looks good.
And this is the habanero, and you should put these like secret spices, lemon pepper on the habanero.
Oh, on the habanero.
I'm sorry, on the chile güero.
Yes.
Chile güero. There you go.
Exactly.
And I just want to show you how big to hold this thing up. The size of this burger. And if that's not big enough for you, they have a challenge.
Oh, yes. Tell us about the challenge.
So that's the Beastly Challenge. If you are brave enough to eat 2 burgers, I will take you a picture, put you on the frame, give you a gift, and you become immortal on the wall.
And he promises to have a dolly cart to roll you out after you eat 2 of these burgers.
And we don't cover the hospital cost. But we can have the ambulance ready outside.
Okay, and where are you located for those who would like to go?
So we are located in 1604 Bandera, outside the Home Depot zone. And we're open Monday to Sunday from 11 a.m. to 9 a.m.
What can you
to
tell
9
me
p.m.
what is in this? Because that just added a nice pop of flavor.
Yeah, that's like lemon pepper. And we put that to give like flavor.
You're not going to try to take a bite here, Mike?
I was going to keep
Some people put this inside the burger, which is...
I would like that too.
Wow.
All right, here we go.
Stretch your mouth out.
Exactly.
Oh, there he goes. I heard people out here, wow. Thumbs up. Okay, so obviously lots to choose from, different burgers. This one you said is on the secret menu.
Yeah, that's the Beastly. We have the Wag one, we have the bacon one, we have the cheeseburger, and then the hamburger, the classic one.
All right.
We also have onion rings, we have French fries, which are different because they have the lemon taste. And we make everything from scratch. We make the mayonnaise, we make our dips, we have 3 dips. We have jalapeno dips, we have chipotle dips, and we have the bestia, which is the habanero.
I'll tell you what, I would like trying to eat 2 of those things because those are really good.
I'm going for more fries. And look at who came to visit your wife and your cute little one. Can you introduce them?
Talk about great looking little burgers. Look at that little burger over there.
Definitely a way to arrive.
Who is that?
That's my daughter, Karen. And
Sweetie, hi. Oh, so cute. And
Absolutely.
Oh, so beautiful.
Adorable.
That just made my day.
it's a baby feast for a beast.
Hey, there we go.
Thank you very much. I
For more
appreciate it.
information on Cuarto de Kilo, you can just snap the QR code that's about to be on your screen there. And, or you can head to our website, salive.com, click the As Seen on SA Live tab. Thank you for that. And such a cute little one you have there.
Yes, indeed. All right. Well, of course, it is a Friday, and if you're looking for somewhere fun to take the family, Urban Air is the ultimate indoor adventure park. Everyone can jump, soar, race, climb, play, do all sorts of things.
All the things. Yes, my kids love going there. Fiona Gorostiza takes us there today. Take a look.
Well, the whole family can jump into a good time here at Urban Air Trampoline Park.
Yes.
And joining me right now is General Manager Rylan Williams.
How's it going, guys? How's it going?
All right. So I know that most parents, hey, you just want your kids to run around so that they sleep good at the end of the night. Right?
Yes,
Let's not lie. That's what this is all about, okay? But we love it. Tell folks what kind of fun they can have here.
They can have tremendous fun. Birthday parties. We got dodgeball over here, dodgeball tournaments. We got basketball over here, slam dunk. We have everything. It's like unlimited fun, you know?
No, and I love that because if you haven't been able to dunk before, you are going to be able to on that trampoline,
We have every level you can think of. We got beginners and then we got the expert. We can higher it, we can lower it, whatever you guys want.
All right, and what is this right here?
This right here is going to be the battle beam. Generally, there's 2 people right here, one here, one here. They both get a stick, and then they're just going to battle to the finish.
All right, so besides all the trampoline fun, there's so much more, right?
Yes, ma'am. This right here is the zip line right behind us. It's like so you get harnessed up in a harness. The team member walks you up here, and then right here is when you just take off, and it takes you all the way around to the front over here. We also have in the back, way back here, we got the rock climbing, which has a leap of faith right here you can jump on.
And for those who maybe want to conquer their fear of heights or don't have a fear of heights, there is the
This is the ropes course right here. Absolutely. So you get the same harness as the zip line. You get harnessed up, and then you just follow the arrows. Yeah, no, it's pretty neat.
But something for every level, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
And of course, what's this right here, all lit up with the bags hanging and everything? That looks intense.
Yeah, no, it is. And the same thing for this one. This is going to be, it's a ball pit, but it's called the Warrior Course. We have a beginner, a middle, and an expert. For the kids that can't really do much, but they want to be in the ball pit, they tend to go to the beginners. But the experts, we have like a boot camp net. You got to step in, some pull-up bars. It's pretty intense in there. there. It could be, just depending on, you know, your skill level.
So you can do birthday parties,
Yes,
team building.
absolutely.
What do folks need to know?
Right now that we have memberships, monthly memberships, it's like a gym membership. You pay once a month and you can come every day for that month. We have birthday parties every weekend. We have packages right now. We have Ultimate, Basic, Deluxe, and we have Platinums. Right now, if you book with us, you get $99 off a birthday party, which is very beneficial for everybody.
So if you know you want to book as early as possible,
As
right?
early as
Because
possible.
it does fill up.
Every weekend.
All right, Rylan, so if somebody wants to come check out Urban Air Trampoline Park, what do they need to know? Because you got several locations, right?
Yes, there are several locations. We are Park North, right across from North Star Mall.
All right, and for more information on Urban Air Trampoline Park, all you have to do is head to our website, salive.com, and click on the As Seen on SA Live tab.
Well, it's been called the funniest musical of all time, and it's headed to the Alamo City. We chat with one of the stars of this hit show and where you can see it live. But first, from cars to planes to eclipse parties, look at what's going on this weekend on our community calendar.
Welcome back to SA Live in beautiful historic Market Square. We're just a couple of weeks away from Fiesta, but there are several events around town before then to kind of really help you get into the Fiesta mood.
You know, I know Easter came early this year, but now all of a sudden it's like, really? It's Fiesta time already? But first of all, from cars to planes to eclipse parties, here's a look at what's going on this weekend on our community calendar. The Great Texas Air Show is coming to Joint Base San Antonio Randolph tomorrow and Sunday. It is an up-close look at the world's greatest air and space forces, and the one, the only, the United States Air Force Thunderbirds are going to be there. The East, South, and Lower Seguin gates are going to be open to the public and go directly to public parking for the air show, and admission is free.
Want a chance to win a free car? CarFest SA is happening at the Freeman Coliseum. It starts tonight and runs through Sunday. They will be giving away 10 cars, and there's also a teen car giveaway and a kid car giveaway. They're giving a car away every 2 hours on Saturday and Sunday, and we have more info on our website, salive.com. Just click on the As Seen on SA Live tab.
And of course, you can't forget about all of the total solar eclipse celebrations. 31 Texas state parks are in the path of totality. A reservation or camping permit is required, and you better believe they're going to go reach capacity this weekend. So if you plan on going to a state park, check ahead.
Lots of places in the Hill Country are hosting their own solar eclipse parties on Monday, including Coleman Cellars and Stonewall, and you can book ahead on their website. No camping allowed there, but they will have a continental breakfast and Italian lunch. Fancy! Live jazz music, fun activities, and of course, wine.
Nice. Also in the Hill Country, the Winery in Fredericksburg is hosting its Total Eclipse of the Horn event on Monday. Of course, they'll have a catered lunch, all-day access to the winery, conservation education, and the best part, all the profits go directly to support rhino conservation efforts.
Other eclipse events on Monday are happening all over San Antonio at Hemisphere, the San Antonio Zoo, Travis Park, the Alamo, the Tobin Center, the Whitty Museum, SeaWorld San Antonio, and many others. Just scan that QR code. There's an article on ksat.com with all the details and even more locations.
And of course, the star of the show, the total solar eclipse, is just 3 days away and counting. It's all happening during SA Live. So we're partnering up with KSAT Weather Authority to bring you the Eclipse Authority special from noon to 2 p.m. on Monday. You'll be able to see the KSAT team, 4 locations from San Antonio all the way up to Fredericksburg.
Don't miss our coverage. It's going to be totally streaming live on KSAT 12, ksat.com, and KSAT Plus.
The Winery is a one-of-a-kind hill country experience where visitors can not only enjoy world-class wine, they enjoy the beauty of the second largest animal on Earth.
So we are a winery and a rhino reserve at the same time. We have Blake, a 5-year-old southern white rhino on premise, and so you can come have exceptional world-class wines, a great experience helping conservation, and our conservation efforts both here in Texas and also internationally So you come and you have a fun rhino experience, drink great wine.
We're family friendly. We have a 9 and 11-year-old, and so we've really built it around our own family. We have little goodie bags for kids, which includes some great rhino coloring options and other things. So we really want people to just really come and experience what it's like to see these animals when they're just kind of in a very natural habitat.
Rhino conservation is the backbone to this unique experience. It's something near and dear to the owners and husband and wife team, Craig Stevens and Chesney Castleberry.
Yeah, so Chesney and I went to South Africa on safari 7 years ago, and while we were on safari, 2 rhinos were poached. So we came up really close to the reality of rhino poaching, and so when we returned to the United States, we wanted to get involved in whatever way we could in rhino conservation. So we kicked around a bunch of ideas, and after a few years settled on a winery in the hill country. So her family is from the area, and we love wineries, and to have an experience where the family can come, help rhino conservation, learn about these animals, and have an overall great experience is something that we wanted to bring to the hill country, and I think we did it.
I've been literally working with rhinos for over 34 years. They are absolutely my heart song. What brought me here was the opportunity to actually take a rhino program from its infancy and really create it to the world-class level that I'd really like to see. My career actually started at San Antonio Zoo, and then I actually went on to Denver Zoo and spent 32 years there. So I got to retire, and this is my retirement of wine and rhinos. So not a bad retirement gig.
Christine Bobko is one of a handful of team members here that will be on site educating visitors while they enjoy their wine tastings.
Our education mission is we want anybody that comes in here to leave loving rhinos, knowing more about rhinos, wanting to get involved in rhino conservation. So for us, it's taking in a whole new audience. People that would maybe just come out and drink a glass of wine or visit a winery. Now all of a sudden, we're infusing the love of rhinos into that experience.
We were just back in March with our family, and there was already over 200 rhinos as of March poached in 2023 alone. And when I saw how much the South African environment looked exactly like my home of Texas, I felt like you could, like in Craig's words, say wake up a rhino and wouldn't know that he left South Africa. So we just felt like this was this perfect blend of trying to save these beautiful, wonderful animals, as well as giving people a wonderful experience of the Texas Hill Country.
So usually these white rhino males actually mature between 7.5 and 8. So that gives us plenty of time to really move on to our next phase.
In the near future, Blake will get some female friends, and the winery is expanding. They'll be adding a maternity barn and pasture, which will expand to about 10 to 12 acres for breeding. With every purchase, you're not only serving up a delicious glass of wine, you're serving a bigger purpose.
We've been open just a little bit more than a year. We've already given $100,000 to the International Rhino Foundation, and that's from people coming in and drinking wines.
Well, I've had a wonderful time here at the winery, learning so much, and if you would like to come visit, they are open 7 days a week from 11 to 5:30. For more information, you can head to salive.com, click the As Seen on SA Live tab, or scan that QR code on your screen. All right, cheers. Cheers, Blake. Oh, I think you heard me, but seems pretty tired.
Still ahead on SA Live. Did you know some animals might be affected by the solar eclipse? The strange behavior you might see from some of our animal friends, and where you can check it out with your own eyes. But first, it's not the total eclipse in the middle of the day driving her crazy. She's always quite mad. Our mad scientist sheds light on the eclipse for us and shows us a fun activity you can try at home. That's next on SA Live.
Public Health Week, and today we're addressing an urgent public health problem: violence. It affects people in all stages of life and can lead to a lifetime of physical, emotional, and economic problems. Metro Health is committed to preventing violence so that everyone can be safe and healthy. And we're at Metro Health headquarters today with Erica Holler-Stevenson. Hello, hello. So tell us all about the violence prevention program provided by Metro Health. How did it get started?
We have one small program that began in 2015. 2018, and then we grew the rest in 2019. The idea is to provide for the needs of residents in our area who are experiencing child abuse, domestic violence, have gun violence in their community, and other issues like that.
And so there's an important relationship between public health and public safety. What is a public health approach to violence prevention?
Public safety typically tackles an issue when it happens. Public health is all about preventing things from happening. Our goal is to provide what people need when they need it much earlier in their life, so they never have to go through the experience in the first place.
And what should someone do if they are a victim of domestic violence?
Particularly for domestic violence, we really encourage people to seek out assistance. You have the option to file a police report or sheriff's report, but you don't have to. You can still get support. If you reach out to your local law enforcement agency or check out resources on the Metro Health website or by calling 211.
Well, there's a new ordinance that requires public places to display domestic violence resources. What can you tell us about that?
Yes, the San Antonio City Code has been changed. City Council changed it late last year. Now it requires any place of public accommodation, which it includes the news station, to put a sticker on bathroom mirrors. Whether it's a public bathroom, an employee bathroom, male or female, non-gendered, every bathroom needs this sticker. It's about 5 inches by 7 inches in size. And it gives you a QR code and a hotline to contact for assistance with domestic violence. So the hotline will take you to a very competent organization that will help you. You can text them or scan the QR code to go to a much more extensive list of resources. This sign is in English and Spanish on one piece, and Metro Health is responsible for informing the community about the sign and where to put it. So over the course of the summer, leading up to October 1st this year, we will be communicating with businesses, personal offices, restaurants, all sorts of places to explain this new requirement, where to put your sign, and how to really be a positive champion for change, a way that you can participate in supporting the community.
Erica, thank you so much for all that important information. Let's get it up on the screen. For more information on Metro Health's violence prevention program, just call 211. If you are in an emergency, dial 911 to get the critical help you need immediately. For more information on Metro Health, just visit their website, sanantonio.gov/health.
Welcome back to SA Live. Well, beyond a shadow of a doubt, tomorrow the skies are going to be giving us quite a show, and here to shed a little more light on the eclipse is Andrea Cook, Director of Programming for Mad Science, Austin, San Antonio. Yeah, this is, I mean, almost a once-in-a-lifetime event for folks.
I'm very excited about it. So we need to talk about the science behind it first. Okay. So it's a partial eclipse, an annular eclipse, which means that the moon passes between the sun, aka flashlight here, and the Earth at its farthest point. So it's not going to be total, but the first phase, when you have it, it's going to block out a little bit. It's going to look like a crescent shape. We call that first contact. And I know you can't really see it, but it's okay. Just imagine. Then an hour and 20-ish minutes later, you're going to have what's called the ring of fire, and actually second contact, or the annual phase. And that's going to be where there's only, like, you can only see the ring of light around the moon's blocking all but the ring of light. And then that's brief. We're talking about 1 to 5 minutes, so live it up. And then it's going to go more, another hour and 20 minutes to the third contact stage, another crescent moon, and then it phases out. Fourth contact is, that's all she wrote, folks.
And the difference between this time around, this eclipse, and the one in April, since the moon this time around is at its furthest point, it looks smaller in the sky.
Yes.
But in April, it's at its closest point, so it's going to be able to cover the entire sun.
Total. And the only light that will be coming out is from the sun's atmosphere, the corona.
And we have to emphasize, do not at any point tomorrow look at it without the proper glasses. Not sunglasses. No. They have to be eclipse glasses.
They have to be eclipse glasses. You still got the sun's rays coming through. Also, take a moment, pro tip, look at the shadows on the ground. Super cool, okay? So what can we do at home besides this awesomeness? You can drop My Home Planet.
Almost lost the earth.
So kids can act this out with other various balls and spheres from their homestead, right? But we can also do a little bit of creativity. Okay. So we're gonna use shaving cream. Go ahead and make a circle. And the idea is shaving cream is liquid soap and solid soap with gas. So we shake that up. Okay. We are going to be using food coloring, because we're grown-ups, you can use washable paint for the kiddos. This can be something you do outside. Some drops.
Okay.
We're using reds and yellows because we're going to be making a sun.
All right.
Okay. And we're doing this at a faster pace than your kids might. What happens is the soap in here, soaps have hydrophilic and hydrophobic ends. What does that mean? That means hydrophilic, love water, and then hydrophobic, not so much. So swirl that about. So what's gonna happen? Oh, I need more red, I can tell already. What's gonna happen is, I broke a toothpick with my mind. Sorry. So the hydrophilic ends are going to hold on to that paint or food coloring. Okay. So you got more red. So what you need to do now is grab a
piece of paper.
It's cardstock.
Okay.
Okay, cardstock or construction paper, so it's thicker. Okay, and then press it down. Don't hit, although that would be fun. I don't want to clean it up. Press it down.
All the way?
Yeah.
Okay.
So the soap is holding on to our color. Okay, and then we'll lift it. And then we're going to do what I call scrape or squeegee. Scrape it off. It's okay, we can make a mess.
Okay.
I use a craft stick.
Oh, how cool is this?
And it's got the marble effect. And if you're doing it outside and you're using washable paints, the kids can use their fingers and go crazy.
Oh, that's just really neat.
Now check it out. While you're doing that, hold up your artwork. Be proud.
Yes.
You can, this is mine. Cut them out. I trace circles because I can't free draw a circle. That is my son and not my child. And then you can have the kids make a little pretend moon. I just use black, and they can act out.
Mad Science of Austin, San Antonio. It comes right to you with your classes, events, birthday parties. She's actually doing a birthday party tomorrow. Yes. And if you'd like more information on Mad Science of Austin and San Antonio, just go to SALive.com. Click on the As Seen on SA Live tab. Happy eclipse.
Happy eclipse to you.
Are you ready for the eclipse? Some of our animal friends are excited about it as well. Why some critters might act a little different tomorrow, and where you can check it out just for yourself at a very fun event.
While all of us humans are ready, we've got our glasses, we're excited, we want to know, how are the animals going to react to the Ring of Fire? And I am here now with Kyle Bettis. Kyle, you're going to let me know everything. Yes, we've got our glasses ready for the big event happening. What can people expect?
We are so excited. This is really like a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to see this, and San Antonio is getting it twice, which is why we are the best city in the nation.
We are.
Obviously. But also, we're so excited because the animals are excited. Can you imagine what a rhino does when the sun gets covered in this annular eclipse? And so that's what we have here at San Antonio Zoo. It'll be a full day of activities. We'll have a DJ, dance parties, but also we have these things called ethograms where you can document animal behaviors as it happens on the hour as the moon comes between us and the sun. It will be a fantastic event, and you can see how animals act possibly differently.
Yes, okay, it's going to be really interesting to see that.
We also have a lot of nocturnal animals, and so while they're usually asleep, it'll be kind of like their environment when that happens.
Yes, and again, they're all going to be like, wait, what's going on, right? Just like us.
Just like us, yep.
So we're going to get up close right now with some of those.
Let's go meet some of our nocturnal animals.
All right, let's go. Brooke Chavez joining me now, and we are talking nocturnal animals.
Yes, right? We are. And so the animals that we brought today, they all have something in common, and they are all nocturnal. So the big question for the solar eclipse coming up is, will they or will they not present any type of behavior acknowledging that the solar eclipse is happening? That we don't know yet.
You don't know yet?
No,
okay.
we do not know.
Right?
Right, it is. Well, speaking of, let's see our first animal we have here. Yeah, so this is Loki. He is an eastern pine snake who, again, is a nocturnal animal. And what nocturnal means is that they utilize their activity during the nighttime. So this is our amazing Loki. And then right next to Loki, we have our incredible Virginia opossum Notch. Which Notch. So our sweet little Notch, who will more than likely be snoozing during the time of the eclipse. And then right next door to Notch, we have our 20-year-old Eastern Screech Owl, and his name is Twig. Twig, so I know. He is love the name. And he is definitely a zoo favorite. And he is, like I said, you know, we think that he's probably going to present the most behavior during the eclipse. Well, because our animal ambassadors, even though they're nocturnal, they do come out for presentations during the day. And he's one that always seems, even at 20 years old, still has a lot of pep in his step. So we're thinking that we're going to have the most behavior from Twig.
Brooke, thank you so much, Twig.
You're welcome.
You got to give Twig one more nice beauty shot. Twig, thank you. Thank you so much, Brooke. You can head to our website as well, or the San Antonio Zoo's website, sazoo.org.
And next, it was the winner of 9 Tony Awards, including Best Musical. Now it's headed to the Alamo City. We chat with one of the stars of this hilarious show and how you can see it live. You don't want to miss this.
God loves Mormons and he wants some more.
Well, it has been called one of the funniest musicals of all time and the best musical of the century. Talking about the outrageous musical comedy, The Book of Mormon. If you haven't seen it, boy, are you in for something else. It's coming back to the Alamo City for a limited time, and Lamont J. Whitaker, who plays Mufala, is here to spread the good news about this hilarious show. Nice to chat with you, sir.
Hello, thanks for having me.
Okay, so for somebody that's never seen the Book of Mormon, doesn't know anything about it, sum it up and I'll give you 2 sentences.
All right, so the Book of Mormon is about 2 Mormon missionaries who travel to Uganda to convert the citizens into Mormonism, but it's way harder than they expected it to be.
All right, I'm gonna jump to the last question here that was written down. Describe the show in 3 words.
Let's see. Satirical is definitely one of them. Hilarious, and the last word would be
I agree with you. That's a stumper, so I'll let you think on that. Tell me about your character.
Okay, I play Mufala Hatiembi. I'm the leader in the village. I basically just want my daughter to have the type of life that I never had. I'm a single father, and I fight hard for what I believe in, and I'm trying to teach my daughter to do the same.
The show, to say the least, is a little bit edgy, if you will, but there's a lot of heart to the story.
Like I said before, the Book of Mormon is very satirical. I feel like in order for us to really get our audience to understand our message, we have to go so extreme, so hilarious, and break it down to the point that the audience can understand. I think that in the show, there's a little piece of everyone showed throughout each song.
You just have to go into the theater and just, put everything aside and just, like you said, be ready for the satire that's involved in it, right?
Yes, just like an episode of South Park. It's just that simple. You're going to have fun and listen to a great story and some great music.
I like the comparison to South Park. That's it. I mean, you just got to kind of go way out to the edge and come back in. So,
yes,
all right. You said you've been with the show now. How many different performances have you done so far?
Tonight would be our 474th performance, the longest job that I've ever had in my life.
Wow. How long is that in calendar days?
So we're heading up to the 2-year mark. Right now we're more like a year and 8 months right now.
You ever been to San Antonio before?
Yes, I have been to San Antonio. It's a very beautiful city. I was there a year and a half ago on the Donna Summer musical, and I loved every second of it. The food trucks, the little, you guys have this little space outside with the river that I really love there. The
river walk, yes indeed. All right, the question we ask a lot of celebrities and people that come to town. Yeah, this is easier than the one about the show in 3 words. Corn or flour tortillas?
Oh, definitely corn tortilla.
Interesting.
You got to be authentic,
All right, I gave you about 3 minutes. Did you think of the 3rd word to describe the show?
Oh, definitely fun. Fun is the 3rd word.
Okay, Sounds good. The Book of Mormon is going to be at the Majestic Theater. Great location, too. From Friday, April 5th to Sunday, April 7th to get your tickets. Now, we've set up a link on our website. Just go to SALive.com. Click on the As Seen on SA Live tab. Lamont, nice chatting with you, sir, and enjoy your visit when you're here.
Thank you so much for having me.
Hi, I'm Matt with John Wayne Service Company. Today we're installing a new comfort system for our customers here in New Braunfels. Let's check it out. So the main problem that we had in this house is that the system was actually undersized. So it's actually not a problem that we see very often in homes, but the system was struggling to maintain temperature in the house because of it being undersized. So we made sure to install the properly sized system for this homeowner, and it should really help the efficiency of this house. So this job entails removing the entire old system inside and outside. And then replacing the air handler. Replacing the outdoor unit. We're also installing improved filtration. We also are clearing the drain out for the system to make sure it performs normally. We're replacing electrical disconnects and breakers for the unit. We're also installing a smart thermostat on the system as well. This is a smaller job. As you can see, the unit's in a closet. The outside unit's right here next to the driveway. It makes it easy. So this job should probably take about 6 hours for the entire install. Again, my name is Matt with John Wayne Service Company, and if you think you can benefit from our services, or if you've been thinking about replacing a comfort system in your home, please give us a call or visit johnwayne.com.
All right, let's see here. Oh, so cute, getting to know his human brother.
And their names are Hope and, oh my gosh, those are adorable. They are sisters. So cute as can be.
Cute. All right, last one. Charlie. That's how I feel. Do you need a nap, Mike?
Yes, always. Have a great weekend, everybody.